going to jump to pick it up for you and hand it to you? Are they going to jump to an act of service as an apology that they have things and they have access that you don't have? No, of course not. In fact, what they're going to do is they're going to actually make it inconvenient for you so that they're going to move closer to the problem so that you have to step away from the problem to actively put your face in their crotch. That's what's going to happen. That's what always happens. And so it's strange to me that I have 80 followers. And while I was doing that, I had somebody live. And let me tell you, these randos that are going to come through my feed, they're not going to enjoy me talking about rich people. They're just not. And so really what I need to do, the way these would be the most best is if I just made it so if I blinded myself so that I couldn't even see when people are here. And so I know that you're waiting on me to have bingeable material. And I know you're waiting on me to have a title that catches your attention or a thumbnail that catches your attention. And I'm deliberately not doing those things. I'm not doing those things to defy you to engage with my work because you chose to engage with someone who has deliberately put himself in the public eye as a cultist of personality, deliberately and on purpose. I am a performative artist. And so I'm deliberately critiquing YouTube by not doing thumbnails and by not doing good titles and by going live inside a tent to talk to no one and by deliberately ignoring when I have people live with me and by talking about big and difficult and self-critical topics that are going to make you feel self-critical, make you feel like I'm coming at you personally. And I'm going to do that on purpose because I keep telling you this. I keep telling you, and you keep not listening, and you keep getting upset, and you keep lashing out, and you think that it hurts my feelings. And what it doesn't do is it doesn't hurt my feelings, and it's not going to make me stop. Because now I'm at what I want to talk about. And that is the fallacy of the pen being mightier than the sword. Is the pen actually mightier than the sword? And so, what I'm thinking about is how you get in my comments, you get in my comments section, you don't use the remix, and you don't associate your face with it, and you want to write. You want to write these comments because what you don't think is that text that you've generated on a keyboard or on your phone is written because you think that the pen is mightier than the sword, literally. You think that a handwritten letter, a handwritten missive, a handwritten anything has more power, more magic, more might than something generated on a keyboard. And so you don't think, I get into arguments with people on Twitter about this all the time. You don't think that these comments that you put in anyone's comment section, but specifically mine, you don't think these comments are spells. You don't think they're curses. You don't think they're writing. You don't think your tweets are writing. You don't think your Facebook posts are writing. And it's so funny because that means you only think of writing as formal writing. You only think of writing that you only think of anything as writing if you're handing it to an authority figure to be evaluated for whether you belong or not. Do you understand how ass backward that is? There we go. Bass backward that is? Do you not realize how wrong that is? on its face.